Hi, this is Christina. I'm releasing for a better life. Um, I want to just review this program really quick again that I do, that has helped me alleviate a lot of my stress and anxiety and find more kind of peace and enjoyment and come through and find some better things in my life. So this is my own. Kind of got this as, I've been working on the law of attraction and how to have a better life and how to decrease stress naturally. And this is what I came up with that works. So I basically, quickly through it, I take whatever's going on in my life, whatever stress, whatever great things, bad things are going on. Obviously I think stress is the number one. And I imagine a ball sitting in front of me. And I just sit down calmly, and whatever I'm going through, I can just close my eyes and imagine putting it in this ball. I fill this ball up with everything, and I mean, good, bad, whatever, whatever I need to release at the time, I just release it into this ball. And then I imagine sending the ball up to God. You can send it to whatever you need to send it to, whatever your higher power or your source energy is. It doesn't matter. That's whatever works for you. But I, of course, send it off to God because that's what I'm comfortable with. And this is not religious based, just to remind you, it's just whatever you need it to be. So I imagine sending it up to God. And when it gets to God, God takes all these problems, these issues, these great things, these bad things. Some of them will be tossed, some of them will be put to the side for later, but a lot of them will come back with answers for me. As long as I keep my eyes open, my ears open, kind of become aware of my situation, you'll be amazed at how many answers come. It's the same thing in the law of attraction. They say, ask and you shall receive. Well, this is the same thing. I'm giving this all to you. Please let me know what I can and can't do. I've also recently started using it more for questions like, how do I, the ask and you shall receive. Tell me how I get this done. Tell me how I make this happen. And I release that as well. And I have never not gotten an answer when I'm fully aware. If I'm shut off and I'm just waiting for a thunderbolt to happen, obviously that probably won't. But if you're open to answers coming in various ways, they always do. And I've had lots of people do this. I've helped lots of people start sending off these requests or these problems or these issues, and everybody says if they're open, they receive answers in one way or another. Sometimes it's something somebody says to you, sometimes it's an article you read, sometimes it's just in seeing numbers. You'll start seeing repetitive numbers. Sometimes those numbers mean something in the numbers themselves, or it just means you're on the right track. Whatever you feel like you need from it. This is all very much based on your intuition and your openness to receive. And the other part I love to do, and one of my favorite things, is to spend time talking to my angels and just let them become part of my daily conversation. When I'm having any problems, it's absolutely the safest person you can talk to. Your angels are always there. I truly believe that. They're always around, they're always listening, and they're always open, and they want to know what's going on, and they want to help you achieve whatever you desire. All right, so that's it in a nutshell. These videos are a type of journal because I'm always working on this, working on the program, how to expand it, how to make it better, how can I find more success with it, because in itself nothing's complete. It doesn't matter which one of the people you follow, you'll find that nothing's ever complete. There's always this great secret that they found. And so you have to keep working to find out what works for you and what secrets you are, what is your missing key. Because I believe everybody has just a little bit of a different missing key. And it helps to try different things. So, and this is something that's worked for me. It's completely alleviated most of my stress, and it's encouraged me to continue to look and achieve for different answers and different possibilities in my life. All right, so it's definitely been something that I've lived for, and since I've been doing it, it's just had an amazing impact in my life. So I encourage everybody to try it. And I also talk to the birds, as you know, sometimes when it's just a singular source issue, a singular source problem that I really need some love and attention sent to, I'll put that one problem into a bird and imagine the bird taking it up to God. Imagine God quickly just cleaning that situation up and sending the bird right back down to me. And then I imagine the bird coming back into my life with the situation cleansed or purified, whatever you need it to be. So this is another piece that I've been working on, and it's a little bit why I'm so delayed in getting another video out is because I've been working on how to open up your energy, how to make your energy work smoother. You know, there's lots of stuff out there, including tapping or different releasing techniques, ways to open up your chakras to help you achieve what you want in life. And I can definitely tell you, I feel like that's an area that's been shut off for me. No matter how great I am about releasing and how great I am about giving stuff away, opening up my chakras and finding the blocks within myself for some of the things I'd like to achieve, I definitely felt was a problem. And this is something I'm just beginning to try, and I can't wait to update you on how it's doing. But I'd love other people to try it and tell me what they're doing with it and how it works. And I also, you know, to this point have found that it really is answering some of my blocks and some of the areas that I'm not as open or receptive to, and it's opened up a whole realm of emotions and thoughts and processes that I've been working on within myself. And so I would love to share it with you. And again, this comes from a culmination of looking at a bunch of different people's techniques and what they're doing to release their energy or open up their chakras, open up their blocks, discover where their blocks are. And this is my version of what worked for me and what's been working for me. And I would love to, and I hope to fill you in on how it's doing. And the reason why I chose it this way is because it's pretty open to whatever issues you're working on. It allows you to continue finding more issues or more areas you want to work on. And it also works along with this releasing technique. And it's simple and it's fast. I do recommend that you do this with a partner, just because it makes it go faster and easier. But if you have to do it alone, it is absolutely possible. I don't even think you need a real open mind. I mean, my husband was not convinced of this at all, but since he's been doing this with me, he definitely sees a change, and he definitely sees that there's something real to this, you know, that parts of it you can't make up. So the first thing you'll need to look up is different ways to do muscle testing. And again, there's a lot of different ways. I'll show you one way my husband and I do it is to hold your arm up and have someone push down. And I'll tell you how that's gonna work. Another way, if you're by yourself, is to use your 2 fingers and do this. There's other ways as well. So feel free to look at different ways that might work for you. If you're not comfortable with either of these, or you don't think they're working for you, there's lots of ways to muscle test. The other thing you need to learn about is your chakras. And there's 7 of them. They're throughout the body, and I'm not going to go through all those for you because they're readily available on any search. They'll talk about the chakras. Okay, and the reason I'm using the chakras is because a lot of people have said your organs are holding memories, and other people say your chakras are holding memories. But if you look at the chakras, they're each to do with the major organs in your body. So I think they kind of go together. It's a really easy way to think of it. And the chakras, the way we do it, as long as you're kind of close or you're around the area, there's not a problem with it. So the first thing you want to do is come up with a positive thing you're trying to create in your life. And again, you want this to be positive. You don't want it to say, I hate something. You want it to be either simple or very clear in what the message is. So if you're trying to find your soulmate, you say, I have found my soulmate. I have found my perfect mate. Something to that degree. You don't say, I'm looking for my perfect mate. My perfect mate is coming. You want it to be very positive, as if it's already happened, or a simple word like this. We have success here written on this paper. Success, it's simple. And that's what a lot of us are doing, just success. Does it matter in what? No, it doesn't matter in what. You're looking for success in life. So success, very simple. And then you I have it on a sticky note. This one's not real sticky because we've been using it a lot. But you put it on one of your chakras, like your 3rd eye or your heart. I'm going to put this up, or your throat. And again, it's not real sticky anymore, but if you're working with 2 people, it's real easy to hold it and let someone then muscle test you. If you just put it on the chakra, they can just simply muscle test you and see if you have a block. Remember, if it moves with them just touching it, then that means you're totally blocked. If it locks, that means your body is open. So again, there's lots of different ways to muscle test, so find that out. So you hold this to that area and find out if you're blocked. And you test all of them with the one card. You just test all your chakras, go down the line. And then those that are blocked, you open them. And you simply open them by tapping on the area slightly and saying what's on there. Success, 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 success. And you do it and then keep muscle testing to see if that block still exists. If it still exists, you do it some more. And you do it some more. And then you test again. After you have, until your testing is that you're no longer blocked, that your body is okay. And then you go through all of your chakras again and make sure they're still all open, ready to receive. That this is no longer a block in your life. You are open and ready to receive. It takes, I would say for, you know, the first day we did it, it was kind of chaotic because we didn't really know what we were doing. We were kind of playing with the whole situation. So it probably took us about 15-20 minutes, but we did it again this morning. We always go back and reaffirm that the card we were open to now has not reblocked itself. Sometimes that happens depending on what life gives you. We also go through just to make sure things are still running smooth. And then we'll add to it. We'll say, you know what, so we cleared success. We know success is working, but now I feel like happiness is off. And so you might add happiness and try happiness that day. You can do as many or as few as you want. I would stay on the same kind of theme that you're looking for. I wouldn't get yourself too confused. You know, I mean, it can be 2 or 3 goals that you have, but I wouldn't do, you know, 20 goals. I would say, you know what, I'm looking at losing weight. I'm looking at making a lot of money. I'm looking at success. I'm looking at happiness. And let those be your 3 things you're working on, 4 things you're working on, and just work them on the cards. It's really pretty simple. And then go back the next day. Make sure they're still all working, and if you want to add another one, add another one. And that's it. And you will come up with emotions. There's times when I get done with it, and the next day or even that afternoon, I'll have this range of emotions from opening up all these chakras, all this stuff. You know, I'll come through like, wow, I didn't know that I felt this. I didn't know that my emotions were so heavy. I didn't know that I felt like this. And that's okay. Let those emotions come. You can, again, then use that to release to God. You can release these right afterwards to God. I found that fantastic. You clean it all up and then you send it all off to God. I'm sending this to you, God. I cleaned it up. I'm ready to go. And, you know, but the emotions later, that's a good time to use your angels. So, you know, angel, I'm having all these emotions. I need to talk to you, or I need to release this again because I feel it. Or maybe if you're finding that there's so many emotions, whatever those emotions are, choose one and then say if you need to release those as well, whatever comes up. Anyway, let me know how it goes. If you need any help, please reach out, and I hope you all have a great week. Thank you.